Good morning. Welcome back to another edition of Gary's Movie Emporium. I have more DVD. No, there's a few Blu-rays, but I mostly got DVDs. But I got a lot of Echo Bridge, two bonus movies packs this time around. So here's what I got, guys. First up, got a two bonus movie pack called Asteroid Final Impact. Um, like I said, this is from Echo Bridge. It also comes with Project Viper and Dark Breed. I'll read Dark Breed because I thought maybe it might be a werewolf movie, but Dark Breed is a group of astronauts led by Joseph Shea. Jonathan Banks secretly returned to Earth infected with an alien parasite. Captain Nick Saxon, or Jack Scalia, is ordered to round them up, dead or alive. That one sounds really interesting. That one's from the P Entertainment Group, and as far as Asteroid Final Impact, this guy right here played in Freddy vs. Jason. He was the cop that figured that it was Jason Voorhees that was doing the killing. And then he ended up meeting his maker by the end because I believe Jason was getting electrocuted and Jason grabbed him before he could run. And Jason kind of basically killed him in the process by doing that. But you know this guy, he always plays in, he also played in Night at the Roxbury. No, I've seen him in a slew of other stuff, but he is really popular at one point. And that's Asteroid Final Impact. Here's one. Double DVD pack here. It's Sesame Street learning about numbers and learning to share. It's kind of heavy too. You can hear the tray rattling in there. They're really short. This is combined. They're 75 minutes. Although the one with the Sharon one has a lot more features than the by numbers one. Probably because Elmo's more of a beloved character than say Count. Personally, I like Count. I grew up watching him as a kid, but that's that one. And then Back to Horror with Croc, Godzilla of the Swamp, includes 4 bonus movies. This is an Echo Bridge, 2014. This contains Dire Wolf, Maneater, Grizzly Rage, and Chupacabra. Yes, people, it's Chupacabra versus the Alamo. Man, some of these movies are so absurd. The main one stars Michael Madsen. He's got to be the king of it, direct-to-video fare anymore. Not that that's a bad thing, but I mean to go from Hollywood to really, really, I'd almost say D movies. Some of these because they're some of them are worse than a B movie. Dire Wolf is a gruesome slasher style bloodbath. So, and then it says Maneater's enjoyable. And apparently, the other two are so bad that no one enjoyed them. No one enjoyed them. I've heard of all of them, but don't really know much about Dire Wolf and Chupacabra versus the Alamo. The other ones I think I've seen on Sci-Fi, but I had to open this. I was curious how many discs there were for the includes 4 bonus movies, and there's the all on one disc. And then I didn't know if I had this. It's called Space Force: The Battlefront, or Battlefront, not the Battlefront. It's another Echo Bridge from 2018, set 250 years into the future. Space Force: Battlefront is a realistic, hard science fiction film that follows the first crew of astronauts sent into deep space. Humanity is at a crucial point for survival, so when the deep space forward operating base becomes stranded, their chances for completing their already impossible mission begin to look bleak. That's when they realize that they are not alone. Starring Michelle Morgan, Jonathan Whittaker, Christian Brune, and featuring Tomo Panicat. And 5.1, 1 by 85 by 1, and that is a super short movie, 73 minutes. And about probably 3 or 4 minutes of that is credit, so you're looking at a movie that clocks in at about 70 minutes. And then I got this. I'm not a big fan of the WWE, but I got it because I like John Morrison. He's a great wrestler. I saw this. I couldn't pass it up. It says John Morrison, rock star. Take a journey inside the Palace of Wisdom and experience the shaman of sexy, the Friday Night Delight, John Morrison. It's obvious he gets his gimmick from the rock singer Jim Morrison. He kind of intertwines it into his wrestling gimmick. I don't think Jim Morrison had the long, woolly coat, but I see a lot of similarities to Jim Morrison. It's probably why I relate with him. I always respected Jim Morrison, even though he was into drugs and heavily snockered up half the time. He was a music genius. He wasn't the evil person people make him out to be. He was just a young guy that got involved with mixing drugs with alcohol, and it caught up with him, sadly. And then I got The Killing House. It feels like I got this already, just because the cover always has a house on it. But the slip don't. Well, wait. I guess it does come off. Didn't feel like I thought it was stuck to the sticker. This has The Killing House, Headhunter, The Assessment Weekend, and Curtains. And I don't believe it's the curtains from the 8. No, it's not. The curtains on here is the stage is finally set for Audra, Jonathan Stryker's latest movie, to begin filming. His lead actress, Samantha Sherwood, or Samantha Egger, has been in a psych ward preparing for the prize role, a role that Stryker plans to give to someone else while she does research at the institution. As 6 candidates arrive at Stryker's mansion to audition, a deranged murderer stalks to kill them one by one. So, it sounds like a slasher film, which I like. And like I said, it has Headhunter, The Assessment Weekend, and the main movie here is by a weird twist of fate. 3 near strangers end up imprisoned in a mansion, thrown into a game that none of them wanted to play. They must keep killing each other until the winner has amassed enough kills to leave the grounds of the house. So we got a cheesier version of Saw on here too, and it sounds like it's all killers on killer. Not that that's bad, but there's a whole slew of killer movies in here. So if you're a slasher fan, I recommend you picking this up. I'm just messing with the slip cover here. Hate it when they have them little folds at the corners that go over like that. And then, first time I've ever got one this at a Dollar Tree. I had to pick it up. I see a lot of people have it, but it's Ultraman. Contains 10 episodes. Says it's from 1966. So I mean, this is an oldie but golden oldie here. It's a television series, apparently. Here he comes from the sky, Ultraman. Happy with that. I was ecstatic with that, actually. I think I might have got this before, but I'm not sure. A lot of these horror covers look the same sometimes. Matthew Fox, I believe, played in Lost. Not good with names for some of the actors who played in Lost, but I know them by face, and I'm pretty sure that's Matthew Fox's. It's the played Jack in Lost, and Jeffrey Donovan. The movie's called Extinction. When the undead can evolve, no one is safe. And this is a Vega Films and Umbra Film conjuncted film. For 9 years, Patrick, Jack, and his daughter Lou have outlasted the zombie apocalypse by shutting themselves off in the snowbound town of Harmony. The monsters have seemingly disappeared, but with no sign of other survivors, the constant fear of the unknown starts to take a toll on the makeshift family. When Patrick goes scavenging for food, he discovers the undead have returned and evolved into something terrifying and beyond imagination. Will the last breath of the human race survive a second zombie apocalypse? Oh, okay, I've seen this. I believe this. I believe this actor here played in the second Blair Witch, The Book of Shadows, right here. He was the guy that was setting up the recording for the Blair Witch, and like kept seeing things on camera that were either there or weren't there. I think you know who I mean. He's been in some other genre stuff too, but if that was trying to see what year that was from. Like, some of these are so hard to see. Looks like it says. Wow, I can't make it out. Not a good idea. Gray or silver writing on black. And then next up, movie starring Demi Moore and Alec Baldwin and Dylan McDermott, called Blind. Seeing is Deceiving. It's Vertical Entertainment. 5 years after best-selling novelist Bill Oakland loses both his wife and his sight in a terrible car crash, socialite Suzanne Dutchman, Demi Moore, is forced to read to Bill in an intimate room as a plea bargain for being associated with her husband's insider trading. As their sessions evolve, a passionate affair ensues, forcing them both to question whether it's ever too late to find true love. When Suzanne's husband is prematurely let out of jail, she is forced to choose between the man she loves and the man she built a life with. So I don't know if this is like a love interest thriller, because if a guy getting out of jail and his wife or girlfriend is already being with another man, it's never good. And then next up, remote viewing. You never know who is watching. This has remote viewing here, and Chronicles of the Paranormal, The Veil, and Phantom from Space. This is an Echo Bridge from 2018. Mostly got it for the Chronicles of the Paranormal. It's a show that was hosted by Dan Aykroyd. Follows a fearless team of investigators as they explore bizarre, top secret cases in 6 eerie episodes. And I take it was a season of the show Chronicles of the Paranormal. Obviously, probably didn't get picked up for a couple more seasons, but it's interesting that Dan Aykroyd, of all people, would have hosted it. Considering he played a Ghostbuster. But that's remote viewing. And then next up, I see this because James got it, so plus it looked pretty cool too. But thought I might want to get it. So, The Spectacular Spider-Man, Volume 4. It the Sony Wonder release. 5.1, approximately 92 minutes. No sense of reading really what this is about. It's from 2009. You pretty much know what's going to be in a Spider-Man movie. And then I got this really cheap knockoff of Willy Wonka, and it's called Adventures at the Chocolate Factory. It's a Blu-ray, DVD, digital, physical media disc, basically. Echo Bridge. It's English dubbed, 5.1, 2x35 by 1, and it's 90 minutes approximately. When their mom goes away for the weekend, kids are left home with Dad, who plans a family trip to the circus. Plans fall apart when Dad gets to work overtime at the chocolate factory to stop a chocolate explosion. Meanwhile, the kids are left unsupervised, and mayhem ensues when they get into a feud with the nasty kid next door. Yeah, this looks like a major knockoff of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Stars Stefan Kurt, Maxwell Mayer, Luna Piano, and Peter Hottinger. I don't know if they meant to get that name, but it almost looks like the actor who played Charlie. The names are similar right there. But that's the Adventures at the Chocolate Factory. And then I got Help, I Shrunk My Parents. This is an Echo Bridge. This is a 2015 release. English dubbed, 5.1. English stereo, 2x35 by 1, and it's 99. Not 99 left balloons, but 99 minutes. Okay, and then next up, I had to re-get this because there was a small crease where the plastic had broken off. I don't like these particular cases because it's like it looks like it wouldn't take much to knock a hole in the corners on these particular Blu-ray. But this is from the BBC. It's perfectly fine. That's still sealed. 3-disc set from the BBC called SSGB. Collaborate or Resist. Absolutely gripping, according to, if I can even see that. I can't make it out. Sometimes these writing on here are terrible. Clock's in at 300 roughly minutes. 5.1 surround. Region 1 color. want to say 2018. Basically, it's an espionage thriller series based on a best-selling novel. And then next up, my wife picked this up. It's called Girl on the Edge, and it stars Taylor Spritler, Gil Bellows, Elizabeth Pena. She's no longer with us, Elizabeth Pena. She played Jake's fiance and original Jacob's Ladder. She was the Latino actress that played in that. That worked in the mailroom with Jake. She passed away here about 10 years ago. Really sad. And then it has the really legendary actor Peter Coyote. You don't see him in a lot much anymore. I believe this is a Phase 4 film. 2.0, 5.1, 104 minutes. 2014. Basically, this was a true story about a teenage girl who struggles with the aftermath of a trauma and an old wound from her childhood that it reopens. Take it, she must form a like a bondsmanship with her horse over all of her misfortune. And then I got Yonkers Joe, Chaz Palminteri, Christine Lottie. Chaz Palminteri's a great actor. When you're this good, not that Christine Lottie isn't, but she's not on the level of Chaz Palminteri. When you're this good, luck has nothing to do with it. I believe Chaz Palminteri also played in Night at the Roxbury. He was the club owner that kept saying, "Huey, are you grabbing my ass? You must be," or something, And then, because I just think you're barking up the wrong tree. That's what he said. He was hilarious in that. I wasn't expecting such a serious actor to play a part like that. But this is 102 minutes. 2008, Magnolia Pictures, so Peppermint Tribe would probably like that one because he's a Magnolia Pictures fan of their titles and stuff. Starring Academy Award nominee Chaz Palminteri, Christine Lottie, Michael Lerner. Michael Lerner is in this too. Michael Lerner, as I said, he played in the horror film Anguish with what's her name? Zelda Rubinstein. An ode to old-time gamblers, now outdated in an age of powerful upscale casinos. Yonkers Joe tells the story of a dice hustler, Palminteri, whose determination is to make one last big score in Vegas, and is complicated by the reappearance of his son. A ready look at crooked gamblers. And this, like I said, this is from 2008. Kind of an older title, though. Lucky to find that one, though. I saw that and I said, if I don't like it, I'm sure somebody else might. Next up, this comes with a slipcase. It's called Tom and Jerry, The Last Dragon, original movie. You don't see many of Tom and Jerry have come in slipcases. Or slip sleeves, whatever you prefer to call them. Trying to see what year it's from. Yeah. The dual layer, I don't like that. Comes with some bonus cartoon extras. Don't really tell a lot about the movie itself, how long it is. From Warner Brothers. Yeah, there's some overlooking it. I don't see a date on this one. But, all I do know is it's under an hour. But James might know more about that. He likes Tom and Jerry. Sleeping Dogs Lie comes accompanied with two other bonus movies called Taken in Broad Daylight and Headhunter. This one is, I believe, from 2019. Having just walked in on her husband and his secretary in a more than compromising moment, the betrayed wife decides to take measures into her own hands. Hell-bent on exacting her revenge, she kidnaps both and holds them hostage in the desert. When her husband finds himself bound and gagged in the trunk of his wife's car, he thinks his day can't become any worse, but he is gravely mistaken. So, it's about basically a guy cheating on his girl, cheating on his wife with the secretary. So, pretty much goes by the numbers what happens there, especially being buried out in the desert from the neck down. And then I got Batman, Superman movie, and Batman versus Dracula, double feature. I wasn't sure if this was 2 discs because I thought they were rattling around, and it was Batman versus, oh, well, I better call it Batman versus Superman again. And then Batman versus Dracula. Warner Brothers. On Batman vs. Superman, there's a Joker's Challenge game. There's a cool making of segments on the Batman vs. Dracula. I think one of them was a lot longer than the other one, though. Yeah, I think one's longer than the other. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Batman Superman movie's only 61 minutes, and Batman vs. Dracula's 84 minutes. So you get a full-length feature with the Batman vs. Dracula. These are 5.1, English stereo, and Francais stereo, Espanol stereo, and Portuguese stereo. But I like that they're on their own disc. And then, it's throwing me off. Well, these two came hooked together. Big box of horror, and I went back the other day to the very same place, and I thought I might, find extras of this, and if there were any extras, I took them. I had taken them the day before, and I'm glad I grabbed it when I did because this is amazing. It has Puppet Master 2, Puppet Master 3, Puppet Master 4, Puppet Master 5. Waking the Dead, Grave Mistake, King of the Zombies, White Zombie, Teenage Zombies, Hurt, The Cry, Beethoven, Midnight's Child, and The Cellar Door. And this is an Echo Bridge from 2016. And I noticed when I opened it, it was all one disc. Oh yeah, that's what I noticed. On this other one here, it has this code. This is 43974B. And I have no idea if that's how they determine what to stick together with these sets. Oh, I think this. Yeah, and then I had them wrong. And then this is 43964F. And this set has, this one here, has Daughter of the Darkness, Zombie vs. Strippers, The Last Man on Earth, I Eat Your Skin. I think that's a classic one. I Eat Your Skin. It's black and white. And Tested I'm not kidding you guys. It's called Destined to be Ingested. Wow. So, 10 movies on this one, 10 movies on this one. So I got 20 movies. And it was like wrapped like that. Like two. Those are really fancy. I like those. And then, um, I think these are basically the same. Because they have the same. Yeah, they have the same stuff. The only difference is. They added a few on here they don't have over here. They have Grave Mistake on here. Oh, they have that on there. See. What it is these are pretty much all moved around. I might have gained one or two out of these sets that I didn't have on the other one, but these covers are really unique. I like them. And this is from 2016 Echo Bridge, as you probably figured out. With all these movies, it's got to be it. There's a new tagline for Echo Bridge. With all these movies on one disc, make it an Echo Bridge. That's pretty much the way their status quo is on the company. And then lastly, I got a movie with Mark Hamill, Bill Paxton, rest in peace, and Ben Kingsley, called Slipstream. I think I've seen this. It was part of the Cinemax Summer of 1,000 movies. And then this, like I said, this is an Echo Bridge. It has Fire from Below, The Chain Reaction, Militia, Escape from Alaska, To Survive, Epicenter, and The Day the Sky Exploded. So it sounds like it has a lot of sci-fi classics and stuff in here, because it says 733 minutes, color and black and white. Well, I can use a little sci-fi there thrown into my collection. I wish there was more of it. I just haven't been seeing much of it. And then finally, I got this one. It's called Epicenter. The Destruction is Endless. Tracy Lords, basically. Elizabeth Lords. Gary Daniels and Jeff Fahey. And it's called, like I said, Epicenter. The Destruction is Endless. 7 bonus movies plus on top of that movie. This too has Slipstream on it, like the one I just showed with Mark Hamill and Bill Paxton and Ben Kingsley. And I think To Survive was added on this one. Fire from Below stars Kevin Sorbo, 89 minutes. Escape from Alaska, 105 minutes, with Thomas Ian Griffith. Thomas Ian Griffith played the bad guy in Karate Kid 3 that was trying to twist Daniel's thinking all around, basically trying to get him to think that Mr. Miyagi is not a good teacher, he's not to be trusted. I always remember him for Quicksilver. He goes, in Karate Kid 3, he goes, "So what? Your hands are bleeding. You got blood. There's blood on your hands. Pretend it's his. Pretend it's your opponent." And then there's some other lines that he did too, and that were hilarious. Like, what that crane kick crap? He goes like that. You think that's gonna work this time on this guy? This guy will kill you. Oh, he's just a great actor. I wish we could have got more of him in Hollywood, or in the independent scene or something, because he's a great villain. Has Burt Culver, Steve Bisley. Really ain't a lot of well-known actors other than in Slipstream, but that's to be expected. But yeah, that concludes the haul that I had. I got some more I want to show, those are pretty much DVD exclusive pickups. So I figured you'd want to see it. You know, this probably be like one of my last videos on the Dollar Tree haul, because the Dollar Tree haul is starting to come wind down here. So I hope everybody's enjoyed this little bit of a ride into physical media goodness, and tune in whenever you're able to. You can watch today, you can watch tomorrow, you can watch the next day. But I'll stay safe out there while doing these hunts, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later. Bye.